His feet are carved like burnished bronze, his eyes ignite the sand. A sword of living light divides the darkness from the land. He speaks and time collapses, the void begins to bend. He tells me write the things you see, for judgment soon descends. The sky is red, the storm awakes, the seven seals begin to break. A tidal wave of truth and flame, revealing every hidden shame. Before the throne I fall and kneel, the wheels of heaven start to wheel. The trumpets rise, the angels cry, the error of the world will die. Lightning crowns the ocean, thunder shakes the stone. A hand of burning radiance lifts me to the unknown. The Alpha speaks with fire, the Omega stands in gold. He shows me every kingdom and the secrets never told. Holy, holy, Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Blessing and honor, glory and power to him who sits upon the throne. Holy, holy, the heavens bow before you, the seals await your hand alone. The vision overtakes me. My body turns to light. The lamp prepares for judgment. The dawn before the fight. The sky is split, the storm awakes, the seven seals begin to break. A tidal wave of truth and flame, revealing every hidden shame. Before the throne I fall and kneel, the wheels of heaven start to wheel. The trumpets rise, the angels cry, the arrow of the world will die. My body turns to the lamp prepared for judgment. The dawn before the fight. A thunder shakes the heavens, the sky is turning red. A whisper cuts the silence, the seals are breaking open overhead. When the trumpets call, the world stops breathing. Every soul stands shaking at the sound. Synthetic choirs echo through the fire as the walls of every empire hit the ground. When the trumpets call, the earth is reeling. All the kings and tyrants bow in fear. This is Revelation's final warning. Judgment's voice is ringing crystal clear. Fall to your knees. The heavens unleash. The trumpets of judgment will give you no peace. The fourth blast blinds the daylight. The sun is stripped of flame. The frozen night devours what daylight couldn't claim.
The fifth unleashes torment from shadows locked away. A legion forged of nightmares
Set loose upon the day. The sixth brings roaring armies, a flood of smoke and steel. Four angels break their silence as nations start to kneel. When the trumpets call, the world stops breathing. Every soul stands shaking at the sound. Synthetic choirs echo through the fire as the walls of every empire hit the ground. When the trumpets call, the earth is reeling. All the kings and tyrants bow in fear. This is Revelation's final warning. Judgment's voice is ringing crystal clear. This is the end. The seals have been torn. The trumpets are screaming. The new age is born. Suns fade. Stars break. Mountains quake. Souls shake. Cosmic fire. Angel choir. World expires. Judgment higher.
When the trumpets call, the world stops breathing. Every soul stands shaking at the sound. Synthetic choirs echo through the fire as the walls of every empire hit the ground. When the trumpets call, the earth is reeling. All the kings and tyrants bow in fear.
This is Revelation's final warning. Judgment's voice is ringing crystal clear.
The beast is rising from the shadows, a kingdom forged in blood and fire. His mark is burned upon the nations, a throne of fear, a rising empire. The beast is calling through the darkness, the world bows down beneath his hand. The mark is sealed upon the outcast, and chains are forged across the land.
A crowd of blinding crimson, a voice that shakes the sky. He speaks and kings fall trembling. They kneel but don't know why. The dragon feels his power. The earth obeys his birth. A counterfeit messiah. Their acting wound of death.
He commands the world together, bow before the throne. He marks the weak and desperate. Their flesh becomes his own. The beast is rising from the shadows, a kingdom forged in blood and fire. His mark is burned upon the nations, a throne of fear, a rising empire. The beast is calling through the darkness, the world bows The sky begins to crack. His number stands before them. No path to turning back. His number seals their spirit. The truth the wise decode. 603 score six. The mark for 10. Reckon the number. What is this number?
For it is the number of a man.
The beast is rising from the shadows, a kingdom forged in blood and fire. His mark is burned upon the nations, a throne of fear, a rising empire. The beast is calling through the darkness, the world bows down beneath his hand. The mark is sealed upon the outcast, in chains are forged to toe us full. The beast is rising from the shadows, a kingdom forged in blood and fire. His mark is burned upon the nations, a throne of fear, a rising empire.
I saw the world in ashes. The skies consumed by flame, but from the smoke and silence, voice called out my name. The tears of every life were washed in light again. A holy fire rises to make the world reborn within.
And every broken heartbeat was healed beneath his hand. A new creation forming.
Across the promised land,
Behold, a new heaven, a new earth shining. The former things have passed away.
no tears, no death, no mourning, no more crying. A holy dawn, an everlasting day.
The Lamb upon the throne returning. He wipes the final sorrow from our eyes.
A new world rises from the ashes, a kingdom born beyond the skies. Holy light descending, the veil is torn apart. The world begins renewing inside the human heart. The city dressed in glory, adorned like heaven's bride. The nations walk in splendor. No time is left to hide. The gates of pearl stand open. No fear can enter in, for God Himself is with us, and death has lost its sting.
And every chain is broken. The shadows fall away. The former world has ended.
A new one starts to shine.
Behold, a new heaven, a new earth shining. The former things have passed away.
No tears, no death, no mourning, no more crying. One holy dawn, everlasting
Behold, the Lamb upon the throne returning. He wipes the final sorrow from our eyes.
A new world rises from the ashes, kingdom born beyond the sky.
The Alpha stands eternal, the Omega reigns above. He carves the world in mercy and lights the sky with love.